Gunshots outside the presidential palace. Overwhelmed, police and the military attempt to disperse a defiant crowd, calling on President Ibrahim Boubacar Keita to step down.
I think that people coming out today, the youth, the women, young and old, shows that Mali's fed up. We want to change the system. We want this regime to leave. We want a new social contract to set up a Mali that stands up.
Earlier, over 20,000 people gathered in Independence Square in the capital Bamako to listen to the influential cleric, Mahmoud Dicko. Once a close ally to Keita, he has become the government's most outspoken critic.
It is time for everything to change. Our army is disorganized, demoralized. The money that was promised to the army has been diverted. They are no longer receiving their food rations. We are the laughingstock of the whole region.
Keita was re-elected in 2018 on a promise to bring peace in a country torn by armed groups and ethnic violence. In the last year alone, 1 million people have been displaced and 4,000 have been killed. 4 million Malians are in need of urgent humanitarian assistance. 14,000 UN peacekeepers are powerless to stop the violence. In the north and center, the state is present only in name. Police, elected officials, teachers and health workers are fleeing their posts, fearing attacks. Armed groups like the Islamic State in the Greater Sahara, Al-Qaeda affiliates and ethnic militias fill the void and compete to control these regions. In an attempt to push them out, Malian forces and government-backed groups are accused of killing and torturing civilians. According to UN investigations since January, they've committed more acts of extrajudicial killings and human rights violations than the armed groups that they're fighting. Many of these demonstrators have lost faith in their security forces. Few came out to vote in April's parliamentary elections, choosing instead to demonstrate their discontent in Mali's leader, on the streets, in a country on the brink. Nicolas, Haque, Al Jazeera.